Good afternoon again, Psychic Guys. I hope you're all well. I have turned off my notifications. I do have boys in the background. Whoops. Hopefully they cooperate. We will see. I'm going to invite in Archangel Michael first. I hope you're all, if you didn't join me in my last video, I do hope you're all having an amazing Tuesday. It's early afternoon here. I think it's like 3:30. I did want to get another readout as promised, and I will be back with 2 more. I'm inviting in Archangel Michael for this read, okay? I'm inviting in Archangel Michael for this read this afternoon. Only positive energies. If there are any negative, I'm returning to sender. Thank you. Okay. I am back today with another Divine Masculine and a Karmic read, okay? Again, I wanted to read back into either the same energies I were picking up on or new energies. And this is what I'm picking up on when it comes to a Karmic and Divine Masculine connection, okay? Please remember this is for the collective. It is general. It will not resonate with everyone. Please take what does. As always, leave behind what does not. So I'm going to do overall energies, what's going on between the two of them, where Divine Masculine is at and intent, and same with the Karmic outcome, my extra confirmator cards, and then I have some advice for Divine Masculine, okay? These are my very dark deck, Tarot Z. So I always use, well, similar decks anyhow. This is one of them. When I do my Karmic reads, there's one card that I just wanted to look at if there's any extra explanation here, because they are so very different. A lot of different meanings. Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck first. Bottom of the deck is the 3 of Swords, okay? And the 3 of Pentacles. Wow, as well as the 5 of Swords. So, the 3 of Swords is a couple things, okay? There's been a lot of heartache, pain, deception here in this connection, but it looks like they're putting their sword down, or somebody is, okay? One of the two. 3 of Pentacles, a lot of this has to do with there's a third party, and that's, you know, Divine Femme. 5 of Swords, wow, just a lot of misery here, okay? A lot of misery, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of deception, a lot of nasty negative energies. They're both very miserable, all right? Now, overall energies. 2 of Swords. Do you see how it's really dark? And there's storms everywhere. And he or she is standing on the stone. And I'm going to say he for Divine Masculine. You know who you are. You're welcome to flip that depending on who you are and what connection you have. But with the 2 of Swords, somebody is definitely in the storm, okay? Realizes that there is a decision to be made. They're at crossroads. There's no turning back. And as well, they cannot ignore this anymore. Okay. I think this has been an absolute terrible journey for both. Even though the sword is down, possibly they're tired of this fighting, nasty energies, bickering, stabbing each other in the back. And they realize they can't procrastinate anymore. Their decision has to be made. Ace of Swords. It's reversed, but I want to show you. Okay, that's what it is upright. They have put their swords down, but they're both willing to fight. All right? They're both willing to fight. With the Ace of Swords, both are willing to cut each other's throats to get what they want at this point. All right? Followed by Justice. So they both want what each of them feel is just due to them in this connection. I don't feel like they're married. All right. I feel like this karmic and divine masculine are, you know, in the same home, but I really don't think they're married. And they have had a lot of things shared in this journey and connection in life, but really they just want justice. Each of them want to walk away with what they feel is theirs. Okay. Ooh, 9 of Cups. Here's the card I showed you. Normally this is wish fulfillment, and this is a beautiful card. In the dark deck, when it comes to the karmic reads, you see the difference here. All right. This is karma. This is reversed karma. This is the karmic. Instead of getting what she's wished for because she's done it the wrong way, with control, possibly some sort of black magic or casting, manipulation, nastiness over divine masculine. Instead, she's getting her karma. The last time I looked at this, I saw it upright. Okay. She was getting the opposite of what she had wished for because she went about it completely wrong. So she's getting the reversed 9 of Cups. This is nasty karma coming back to her. Okay. It's already in process. Followed by the King of Cups. So it feels like divine masculine is more so in the King of Cups energies here. And I feel like, I know he looks terrible here, but he's worn and tethered. He's been through a lot, but look at that grimace on his face. You know, I think he's finally getting justice here, and he feels like he's getting justice. So possibly when it comes to a water sign. Followed by the Queen. Wow. Yeah, specifically. The Queen of Wands, which is the karmic. All right. She's reversed. So in this case, it feels like divine masculine is in the energies of the King of Cups, and the karmic is in the Queen of Air or Queen of Wands energies, and she's reversed. Okay. So divine masculine is finally getting what he truly deserves here. You know, he's got the grimace on his face, and it looks like the karmic is losing out. She's getting her karma returned to her for all she has actually done to divine masculine. Followed by Judgment. Wow. I'm going to show you this upright. This is Judgment. It's reversed. Okay. So I feel like Judgment has been passed on both of them, but particularly the karmic, because there's been a lot of manipulation, control, dark energies, making divine masculine feel like he's absolute zero. But he, for some reason, and I do pick up on his ship coming in again, like I did last time, for whatever reason, he's getting his due positively. I feel like he's taken back his personal power when it comes to this karmic. Okay. So Judgment has been passed, and the karmic is getting her due karma. Okay. I asked what exactly is going on with this karmic and divine masculine. Okay. I have, the first card is healing. It's the Star. I feel like divine masculine really wants healing here. You know, he's been through hell and back. He's also done a whole lot of inner work, and it feels like he's worked on some outer work. Okay. So he is almost begging, if you see that, almost begging for healing. Okay. But he's definitely on the correct path now, and that is away from the karmic and coming towards divine femme. Now it's followed by the Lovers card, but this is totally different. Do you see the statue above them? That's like divine. Okay. And then you see divine masculine and the karmic. Karmic is reaching her arm out for divine masculine. He's looking, but he's like, hell no. He wants nothing to do with this. Okay. The karmic is still trying to hold on, and it's just a codependency. There's no love. But she's reaching her arm out for divine masculine, and there's a huge space between them. Divine Masculine's done. He's like, oh no, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not grabbing that hand, okay? It's over. Followed by the Ace of Wands, and it's reversed. Actions have already been taken when it comes to the two of them leaving each other. I feel energetically, like soul level, they've been split for some time, but living in the same home. Now it feels like Divine Masculine is actually, possibly both, taking the action to physically leave, okay? Followed by the Strength card. So both of them feel a little weak in their strength, okay? But as well, again, they have their backs to each other. Divine Masculine, they're both fighting for their lives to correct this, get out of this nastiness and move forward. And you see, Divine Masculine's ready to fight. So is the Karmic, okay? But the Karmic, they have their backs to each other. They're not side by side. They're not working together at all. They're basically fighting for themselves, doing what's best for each of them. It doesn't matter if they have to cut each other's throat. But Karmic is still watching her back. And Divine Masculine, as you can see. Followed by the Seven of Wands. Oh, and it's brutal. It's brutal. You know, there's a stake right through his body, almost his heart. It does feel like it's his heart or sacral. There's a couple. Again, Divine Masculine's, been brutalized. He's beat up, tethered, bruised, warned. This has been a horrible battle between the two of them. Again, they're willing to do whatever it takes to each other to get out of this on top, is what I'm hearing. Now, when I look at Divine Masculine, okay, and what is going on with Divine Masculine and what his intent is, all right? It starts with the Seven of Wands. So he is now at the back of the hall there. I'm sorry, Seven of Swords. He's at the back of the hall now, and he is looking at all of the destruction. Do you see how everything's broken down? It's dark. He's back there in the light, all right? For one, he's not coming back towards that. He's not coming towards the Karmic and going back into this ever again. Number two, he's looking at what has fallen apart, how everything is just crumbled. And now he's wondering, okay, how do I start to pick the pieces up in his life to move forward? It's been a really big realization for him. Next is the Empress, okay? Empress is reversed. There is no new beginning when it comes to Divine Masculine and the Karmic, and he does not want that. But he is trying to have a new beginning for himself, okay? Like I said, he's in the back hall looking at all of these ruins and wanting to know, how is he going to move forward? What do I do next, okay? So he is planning a brand new beginning with his Empress, okay? And that's you, Divine Femme. Followed by the Two of Cups. Wow. It's followed by the Two of Cups, okay? All that is on his mind, other than getting away from this Karmic and doing whatever he needs to do to get away from that situation and correct his life, is you, Divine Femme. True unconditional love. That's what's keeping him going here. That's what's helping him fight and get through and make the necessary changes to his life, is because he wants to be in union with you, Divine Femme. That is what is on his mind. That's what his heart. That's what's keeping him going and giving him strength, is the true unconditional love that you give him. Okay, twin flame union. He wants his happiness back. Here's the Sun. He knows that there's a happy outcome once he gets through this dark, terrible period. He knows what's coming. He's very positive. He's looking forward to it. He's on the correct path. He wants his happiness. He's determined. When I look at the Karmic, okay, what is her intent or what's going on? I do have the Nine of Swords. Okay. It feels like she's been battling, like I said, quite a bit. Backstabbing, using more than one knife here, more than one backstab. It's been very nasty, but nothing is working. Her control, her casting or black magic, her manipulation is no longer working on Divine Masculine because like I said, he took back his power. So she too is standing there in the ruins. She's putting her swords or knives down. And she's going through a lot of fear-based thoughts and worries right now because I feel like she's come to a realization too that it doesn't work anymore. This is no longer working on Divine Masculine and it's over. Okay. Followed by the Sun as well. Happiness as well. She wants a new beginning. I think she's going to come, even though she's holding on, I feel like she's realized that there isn't going to be a new beginning with Divine Masculine. So she wants a new beginning for herself. A redo in her life, okay? Followed by the Ten of Wands. It is reversed. It's been a lot of stress, pain, anxiety. All 10 wands on her back, okay? This is my man down, woman down. She's trying to reverse that, though, and lift the stress, which her main stress has been this connection and her trying to hold on for all the wrong reasons in all the wrong ways. So with her starting to realize that, even though she's holding on, energetically she's letting go. She is lessening up some of her stress if she continues. But eight of coins, okay? I want to show you upright. She's walking away. I almost feel like they both are, even though she's sort of holding on, it's not going to be for long. She is definitely walking away from all of this destruction that she caused. It's all dark. Everything's broken around her. She looks broken. And she's definitely walking away. Okay. I think she finally realizes there's nothing left, you know, and it's not worth the misery. When it comes to, the outcome here, okay, current energies, I asked for an outcome, and here's the outcome I had. Excuse me, 7 of coins. Wow, even though they're, you know, dirty, tattered, worn, broken down, they're not working together anymore. Again, they are working individually, separately. They're taking their losses and they're leaving this connection, okay? No matter what it takes. Followed by, this is reversed, okay? I want to show you, do you see how he or she is all tied up? This is hanged, the hanged man, okay? But it is reversed because they are no longer tied up in this connection. It feels like, if not all, most of the connections or cords and strings that the karmic had tied to Divine Masculine have been broken, okay? There's a little bit left, but pretty much those ties and cords have been broken. Followed by the Ten of Cups, reversed. Again, I'm seeing this like I did last time. A ship has came in for Divine Masculine. Something he was waiting on, I feel like, to better his finances, possibly to better take care of himself and have more to offer to the Divine Femme. There was something he was waiting on, whether it be inheritance, some sort of sum of money, or possibly his finances to increase. That ship has came in, and that's why he is moving forward and making all of these changes and moving forward towards Divine Femme. I'm going to show you this upright. Wow. This is the karmic. Wow. This is the Queen of Fire. Do you see how nasty she looks? Like she's lit up on fire. This is demonic devil energy. Okay. Because she's been negative. She's gotten into a lot of, I feel, black magic, casting, control, manipulation. But she's on fire because all of this has backfired on her and she's getting her bad karma, which is why she's upside down and reversed. Okay? Now it's coming back to her. You can't do that to anyone. You cannot control anyone's will. And you cannot control them and manipulate them. I have the Six of Swords. Okay? Doesn't matter how rocky it is. They're both moving away from each other. And it feels energetically very quickly. Okay? I feel like this is taking place currently. All due to this huge tower moment, which is reversed because it's already happened. Just like we saw in the last karmic, this is the karmic again. Okay? Standing in front of the tower, which is completely on fire, up in flames, and crumbling down. Her entire world has fallen apart. Why? Because Divine Masculine finally stood up for himself, took back his personal power, isn't allowing any of her control, manipulation, nasty energies, nothing. He's not allowing any of this to happen. In fact, I really feel like he's blocking any of her casting or black magic as well. So her whole world has fallen apart and blown up. Now, I do have the confirmation cards. Very bottom of the deck. These are the Island Wellness. Splitsville, again. Leaving quickly, decisively. The relationship is developing devolving or ending. Not keeping in touch, time alone. Yes, they're both leaving each other, 100%. The next one I have, destructive habits. Okay. Divine Masculine did have some, and I feel like he may still have some sort of addictions, like gambling maybe. But mostly the karmic has a lot of destructive habits. Addictions to gambling, alcohol, sex, negatively impacting relationship, toxic thinking and behavior. Absolutely. And together, the destructive habits were so much worse. Leveling up. Okay. Divine Masculine is realizing and leveling up that you deserve the best, major improvement, doing inner work, dealing with past hurts, just like I told you. Divine Masculine has definitely finally leveled up and done a lot of inner work. He's stepped forward. I feel like this narcissism was coming from the karmic, okay? Manipulation, control, infidelity, disregards boundaries, egocentric, entitlement, selfish, and rule breaker. Definitely the karmic. Okay, confirmation of, like I said, devil energies. Horrible. That picture is nasty. That is her. The escape artist, which is so funny because I saw this, I heard this last time, but did not get the card. It was like weird, but I'm getting it this time. And it's reversed, okay? Normally may sabotage to avoid hurt, afraid to be loved, still looking and running. But there's no running anymore. Divine Masculine is just done, you know? He's out of there. Followed by strategy. And I feel like this is Divine Masculine. I don't feel like the karmic has any type of strategy in place right now, except for she wants a new beginning for herself, separate from Divine Masculine. But Divine Masculine has a strategy. He has a game plan, implement daily routines that support goals, be clear about desires. And he absolutely is. For the Divine Masculine, especially if you're watching, I do have guidance, spiritual guidance, okay? These are my John Holland spirit messages that I use in my monthlies. The bottom of the deck is hope, okay? Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. Divine Masculine, there is always hope. Very beautiful. And then the first one is forgiveness. Okay. Holding on to resentment, anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Divine Masculine, it's time to have forgiveness, no matter what the karmic has done to you. even though it wasn't right. It's time to have forgiveness, release, let it go, and move forward. Okay. Followed by embrace the moment. Absolutely. You've done a lot of hard work. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. Absolutely, Divine Masculine. Last but not least, listen. You have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. Absolutely, Divine Masculine. So that is the spiritual divine advice I have for you. This is what I have for today for the Divine Masculine and Karmic read. I so hope that this has resonated. I will be back with Aries, Taurus, and Cancer May monthlies. Until then, enjoy this beautiful day. Love and light. Namaste.